Hey Monty, how's it going?
Good. How are you, Ben?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm doing
Good.
well.
Good.
So we're switching to doing voice lessons at 10:30 in the morning. So,
Perfect.
how does your voice feel?
It feels fine. I'm a morning bird, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
used to speaking at this time a lot.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. You know, for basses, it's our low note morning. So it takes a while for us to
Gotcha.
warm up our higher pitches this soon. So, okay, well, let's get started. We're going to work on some exercises, and then we are going to spend the big chunk of our time working through, waving through a window. A
Perfect.
couple things I want to try, and I think you'll enjoy it, and we'll just experiment. So that's what these are for. So,
Perfect.
all right, so we're going to do some tongue twisters just to get your mouth moving, to get
Okay.
it loose. So the first one is I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
Okay, can you really over enunciate the T's?
Sure. I saw a kitten eating a chicken in the kitchen.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
Okay, can you say it really, really fast?
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
Let's go. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
And then remember to over enunciate. Really work your lips and
Gotcha. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
your. Yeah. No, that's fine. So let's do that just 5 more times
Sure.
as quick as you can, just to really get, your mouth, your jaw, your lips really loose.
I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen.
Great, great. So one thing that I noticed, which I thought is interesting, because we tend to do this, we said, I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen, instead of I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. So I think it has a lot to do with.
Could you illustrate a little bit more? What
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You went, I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. And yeah.
did a glottal.
Yeah,
Kitten.
yeah. That's what I'd like to hear.
Fascinating.
Can you do that one more time?
Sure. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Oh,
Right.
It's a little bit harder.
The kitchen, the kitten and eating are where we get.
Fascinating. I
Caught
saw a
up.
kitten eating. I see. Eating. Kitten.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. I thought that was interesting for this particular exercise. I feel like it has something to do with the way Americans enunciate.
hmm I think it's also, we're in the Midwest. I think that's just how it goes.
Right. I don't want to make any assumptions because I just, I don't know, but I wonder if that's it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. So we'll move to our next one.
Okay.
I have got a date
I've got a date
at 7:45.
at 7:45.
I'll see you at the gate,
I'll see you at the gate,
so don't be late.
so don't be late. So I have a date.
I have got a date.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Can you put a little bit of like I don't know, I feel like when we say this, without realizing it, we want to put a little bit of like a British accent on it. Did you feel that? Like,
Did I use a little
I
bit
have
of
got a
British?
date at 7:45.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like we were going towards that anyway.
So do you want us more there or
Yeah.
less there?
No. I think you should.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go there more.
Lean
But
in.
remember, really, really hit all the T's.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
I like it. It's kind of goofy. I like it. Can you do that again, just a couple more times?
Sure. I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate. Don't be late. I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate. Don't be late.
It's so don't be late.
So.
Yeah.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Okay. Now,
Am I mincing the at? I'll see you at the gate because something feels off there.
okay. So how about now that we've had fun doing it that way, how about we just go back over here and just
Sure.
I've got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
I've got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late.
Does that make
At the gate. At the gate.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's the.
At the.
The.
So we've talked a little bit about this, I think, when we've sang. We can really look at it a little more if you want, but what's tricky is say the beginning of the and stop. Do you feel where it's at?
Yes, it's in my teeth.
Yeah, your tongue's moving at the back of your teeth, though.
Yeah.
So that stops any sound getting through. So what we really want to focus on is getting through that as quick as we can. A lot of times we want to sit on that because normally talking we'd say at the gate. I mean, you could take all the time we want. But if we're trying to get really fast notes through, we can't do that or else it's going to sound like see you at the gate.
So just get through it.
So you want to, again, you know how we were talking about breathing the vowel?
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those ones where you breathe in the vowel at the gate. You want to lightly touch it and get through the as quick as you can. So anytime you have your tongue at the back of your teeth, or anytime your tongue's being used in the syllable of the word, you want to make sure you get through that as precise and clean as you can.
Gotcha.
So let's try that one more time.
I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, so don't be late. Feels better.
Yeah. So, but again, it's just not something we think about, and it's not something that we really are taught.
It just feels like, I was a little bit more cognizant of it the second time, or the time I did before, and what I noticed was that I fumble it by, instead of doing I go into almost a V, a V.
Yeah.
I'll see you at the gate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do.
I don't know if that's my accent playing in as well.
No, I think it's just, again, it's just not something that that's really focused on in a lot in choral music. So, okay, so let's do some lip buzzes. We really liked those, and again, it's just making sure that we get that mouth as loose as we can, or the lips, the jaws, just as we can. So let's just go. We'll start here. So here's the starting note.
Is that the correct?
Yeah. You know what? I actually like that better. Can you break each one of them apart like you did them instead of going? Yeah, I like that better, actually. Cool. Let's do that again. Listen to the pitch. Perfect. Let's do that one more time. Remember, when you get to that high note, relax the jaw. Do you hear a little bit of your tightening?
I do.
And again, I know it's because of the lip buzz, because you can't open up your mouth and get it all the way through, but try to keep the same relaxed position that you had here, the higher you get.
Interesting. I feel like...
And if you need to flip, you can.
And that's what we were talking about last time.
Yeah.
Last few times. It feels like, I'm going into a different shift whenever I go up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going up to the G now.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like. Where It's the high note. It's the G. It's definitely the G. That
Yeah.
feels like I've shifted into another gear.
Let's try you doing. Take your time. Okay. You're gonna
So slide up,
Yeah.
slide down. Okay.
Yeah, as relaxed as you can. There's no reason to even. You even heard me. I didn't hit that note as full as I can. You know, so just.
Gotcha.
So let's just do a few of those. Can you do that again? But can you do this for me? Just
Sure.
like that's gonna feel weird, but let's just. It's just.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do both. Just do one,
I know.
unless you need to do both.
I confess I don't want to do that. To touch my neck because it'll give me acne in my neck.
Oh my gosh.
So
Okay, fine. Just
but I will if you want me to.
No, just do this. Okay. Good.
Let me get a better breath.
Yeah. So we're going here to here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what my voice feels like doing that.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, hard to articulate.
What do you could take it home and think about
Yeah,
it.
I'll do that.
You know, again, it's getting it loose and getting
Yeah.
those higher notes ready.
Mhm.
You know, so just like stretching in the gym, I don't want to just hit it right away or
Yeah.
even dive into a big exercise for that, you know. So let's go. I want to make sure we get the voice warmed up for you. Let's go. So let's go. Let's do it again.
Yeah, it's been the
Let's do
scene.
it again. Let's do it again. Let's do that one more time. When you get to the top, try to be think about being as relaxed as possible.
Okay.
And that nice, deep, open space that you had the first on note, keep it on the second one. That's fine. Do that one again. Do that one again. You're going.
Could
You were starting to slip into
I see. Okay, got it.
Good.
I just feel like I'm either flat or sharp, either on like the 3 or the 5, or not the 5, 3 or when I get back down after I descend. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you notice it?
I noticed a couple things.
Okay.
I did notice that there were some pitch issues on, like you said, on the 3.
Yeah.
Which was interesting because a week or so ago, I was having a hard time getting you to stay on the pitch on the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we were so focused on you getting through to
Yeah.
the 5 and staying on pitch.
I just
So
have something against odd numbers, I suppose.
I guess that's it. I like that we kept going through the warm-ups, even then you cracked. That was great. You didn't stop. You're used to. I mean, this is a safe place to do that. So
I'm a tenor, so I'm pretty used to cracks.
So I thought I thought that was great.
Well, thank you.
High notes sound really good though. They sound more open. I don't know if you noticed that, but
Fascinating. Okay.
they definitely sound more. It doesn't sound like you're hyperphonating, which we talked about in the first lesson or two that we had. It just felt like you were really. Remember that it sounded like you were over shouting, over singing, but these ones sounded really nice and relaxed, and I could tell it was open. There's still, when we got to the higher notes, it still felt a little, tight, but again, those are higher notes,
I feel like
and it's 10:50 in the morning, so.
Do you think that it is around my what's the word for passaggio?
Yeah,
That it tightens up mostly.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've had voice teachers before that say that when I get up to like the F's, G's, and A's, I slip into another part of my voice. But in my passaggio specifically, that's when it's like it gets tighter.
Yeah, you definitely get. I can just sense a little tightness here, but it was a lot more tight a few weeks ago.
Fascinating. Okay.
It's not as tight as it used to be, and I can hear you fighting and playing with your passaggio, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, but I mean, it was. They sound really good. The high notes sound really good. I'm really pleased with what you've been able to do. So, okay. Well, we went just a few minutes over what I want to do with worms, but that's fine because I think we got a lot out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to. Okay. And we're going to work on waving through a window.
Perfect.
So let's just try to make sure I can see. Oops. Okay. Oh, this isn't it.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun, you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun, because you burn,
Cool. So it sounded really good. I liked that. I noticed a few changes you made stylistically, and I want you to keep those.
Okay.
I liked them. I liked them.
Great.
So let's try something else.
Sure.
Can you can you? There's always a discussion on when we should sing soft and if it should be supported and how to support it. And I feel like Ben Platt doesn't help us a lot because he's mic'd and he's Ben Platt. So let's throw that all out of the room and let's just sing this supported as if we were just doing a vocal warm-up.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun, you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun, because you've learned.
Cool. Yeah, I really like how you do learned now instead of doing the little run, which was nice. I just really like that.
Okay.
I personally like that a lot better. So how did that feel?
I don't know. I think that, to me,
Yeah.
it feels like I kind of feel like it's all at the same level right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of want to add like a little bit of
Flair.
Yeah, not just flair, but like kind of a roller coaster. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels better in my voice, although except for the endings, which I think I'm overcompensating for now. I think we've always talked about how you feel like I'm falling off on the endings, but now I'm like hitting them too hard.
Yeah.
I'm like I need to back off. So I'm trying to find that balance as well. So.
Yeah. So I agree with you with the endings. I definitely think you can do some more tapering off of them. And I know it's so hard because it's only like a beat or like a beat and a half. So, so let's see. I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. So it's just that little
worst of me.
Yeah. So it's just the boop, like the. You know how we talk about dotting your I's and crossing your T's and everything in acting? It's literally just doing that with a little vibrato.
With a little vibrato, interesting.
Yeah.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Kind of like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, did you hear it though?
I do. It feels better to do that.
Yeah. So let's do that. Okay, yeah, let's do that again.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun, you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun, because you've learned.
Cool. How'd that feel that time?
That felt good.
Yeah, it sounded good. It felt good. It sounds like you want to, which is fine. I'm not saying we're still experimenting, trying new things.
Of course.
But it sounds like there's moments where you're going through the phrases and you're still trying to whisper them. And for just for this moment, I don't want that.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know. I learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key. Instead of, I learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key. I just want to hear
Sure,
the power in it.
Sure.
If that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key. Before I make the mistake. Before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare. No slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun. You keep getting burned. Step out of the sun. Because you burn. Because you burn.
What'd you feel?
Interesting. You know, it's so fascinating. I feel like that feels good if I'm on a stage. You know what I mean? But the first one feels better if I'm like recording.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what it feels like.
Yeah. I liked it, and I'm really mad because I had all these thoughts and then they all just left because I'm still waking up. So everything I just thought left. So now I have nothing to say.
Okay.
Which is funny because that was the last word there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. There was a reason behind me having you do that.
Sure.
What'd you feel in the throat?
It feels more relaxed.
Yeah, exactly, and it feels more open, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can still have that same sensation while singing softly.
Okay.
The problem is a lot of times when we sing soft, we throw everything out of the way and just say, okay, well, I don't need to do anything, and you can see how tight my throat is getting because I'm still talking like that. So we could still have that same sensation and have it supported just as much as we did if we decided to sing it out and sing normal.
Gotcha.
So that's what I was trying to have you get, and I probably should have said that, so that's on me. But thinking about it now, it felt more open.
It did.
Right?
It did, yeah.
And the other one you were intentionally trying to sing soft.
But,
so none of the technique was probably there.
And what was interesting is in the second one, I still felt like the roller coaster was there, and I was implementing some parts of the first item. You know, the first time that we did it, and so that was fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I think it's important to do that. And again, remember, he's whoever's recording this to do it on Broadway has a mic, so they're trained to literally. I can move it down so they can get soft. I can move it up so they can sound louder. So they also have that in their favor. Mm-hmm. So I tend to do that as well. A lot of the time I hear a recording, I'm like, oh, I got to still sing it just like that. Yeah. You know, and I'm like, what am I doing? they have a mic. Yeah. I don't have it. I don't need to sound exactly like that. So let's do that. So now let's do it with a mixture of both. Okay. So you can still have that soft intensity with it still being supported. Okay. So again, remember when I saw the kitten in the kitchen. Okay. You know what I mean? So it's that same idea instead of I saw a kitten in the kitchen. I saw a kitten in the kitchen.
So it's the diction, the enunciation. Is what you're trying to say. Okay.
Yep. And the open throat.
Gotcha.
But again, but yes, it's diction. But by doing the diction, you have to have an open throat to get that.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Okay. Cool.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun, you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun, because you've learned.
Oh, I was going to have you keep going. I'm sorry. I was trying to tell you to keep going. No, that's fine.
Okay.
How did it feel?
Fine. It felt fine. I think it was interesting. I had a little bit of an epiphany. I said, what if I use that, like, the thing that you were talking about earlier about how I felt like I'm whispering towards the end of the phrases. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like mixing one problem with another.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. So,
but you tried it,
I
right?
tried it, yeah.
Okay, cool. I know. Halfway through, I was like, is he not doing what we just talked about? He's adding something in there, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's not working, is it?
No.
Okay.
So then it threw me off the pitch completely.
I know.
Yeah.
I heard the pitch start to sag, and I was like, you know what? It's fine. He's experimenting, and that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, no. It sounded good.
Okay.
It sounded good though. But again, it's that whole concept of just making sure that we keep supported soft pitches.
Gotcha.
So it's all about the intentionality behind it and the intensity as well.
Perfect.
So it's kind of how we deliver something on stage. You know, we're not gonna, or you know how when someone says they scold you, they're not gonna talk to you like this when they scold you, because that's not scary. You know, and they're not gonna yell at you. They're gonna go, I'm gonna talk to you like this instead when I'm really mad at you, because you know what I mean. So it's supported.
Mm-hmm.
It's that idea of having it supported and really, and a lot of diction, and it really in, you know, the front of your mouth.
Yeah.
Using it really enacting your jaw and your tongue. So, and your lips. So, that was great though.
Great.
So, all right, Monty. Well, we will see you next week.
Great. Thank you, Ben.